Wakey wakey, 201. Got some more questions. Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
Another fine day in the Kingdom of Hawaiian. It's so peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already, but this place is really starting to grow on me. Still. So it was a rough start. Now, to do what I came here to do. See Maya. How long such a training is finally coming to an end. Before it does, he said something about one last rites he has to perform today. Mr. Light! Perkry! He'll be Perkry. You mastered the traditional greeting of Hawaiian! I don't know about that, but I guess all that practicing is paying off. Have you gotten used to life at the temple? If they'll let me stay here, but the morning salt's a little too early for me. Yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. It is the verses very important here in crying. It's up to you guys. I don't know how you do it. It's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content. I can think of a few things I'd rather do. So what makes today so special anyway? I mean, you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must be talking about on the phone yesterday. I wonder what her role in it is. So what exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the one to put apart the entire rite. It said president to have a foreigner placed at the key role. Wow. That's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person. It's been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life. So, who's this Lady Kira you mentioned? Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there was a female warrior who fought violently. Let me stop you right there. Something wrong? No, it's just, I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story. Yeah, I'd say it only takes around 2 hours to tell. Who does the bullet there? Oh, wait, you're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today. So you can wait. Then in the meantime, you can read up on the right with this. An English guidebook? Where did you dig this up from? I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it. Hey, it still belongs to Maya. See, there's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Miss Maya should already be at the site where this rite is to take place. Let's go to the Plaza of the Vosen. Maya's matured any since I last saw her. To the mountaintop, it might get a little cold though. I think I can handle it. so cold. It's like the air itself is made of ice. And look at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted. Why? But couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? It's true. It's a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength and spirit and willpower. Although up at the end of those stairs is the inner sanctum. I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are. After all, Korean is also known as the land of prayer. It said that we Koreanese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. What? 15? Just to give you guys some insight, the average human is up about 16 hours a day because it's recommended you get about 8 hours of sleep a night. 16 plus 8 is 24, and that's how many hours there are in a day. So that's a little ridiculous. From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. See all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. They contain the prayer of our people. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. Well, at least one. Since piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story is going to have to wait for another time, Hildy. I should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Pardon me, O noble traveler.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
And who might you be? Maya?
It's Maya! Hypocrisy! Hypocrisy, Hilby. And you, Mr. White? May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Thanks. Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from Coin Village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. I believe to channel spirit saved me more times than I can count. I so miss those days. It was tons of fun being the real boss of the White and Co. law offices. She's here. Trying to be the leader of Coin Village and the master of her craft. Apparently to become the master of the coin channeling technique. You have to train here in Coin, since this is where the technique originated. Didn't I sound just like a previous nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's all about all I learned from all the training I did. You haven't changed a bit, Maya. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? She may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside, she's the same old Maya. I'm actually kind of glad for that. I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story. I was the accused. You should have seen Mr. White in action. He was amazing. But it was another one of your famous seat of your pants come from behind wins, huh? Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times. Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Ouch. It definitely stings more when it's coming from her. Oh, I guess you finished the book of the training needs to become the master, right? Oh, you mean the special mediation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep, I've completed the full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today. Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of those sacred rites. Well, the High Priest's wife usually conducts it each year. But for a baby on the way, it's just more than she could handle. So the High Priest practically begged me to send in for her this year. Well, you may not know all their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great. You bet. Let's see what's next. I'm going to be the best Lady Kiara Guardian deity ever. Better throw in a few prayers for things to not end up in a flaming disaster then. So about that Guardian deity you'd be portraying today. What exactly are we talking about here? Well, first of all, Lady Kiara isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Coin a long, long time ago. Oh, so she actually existed. Now the Kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the Kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the Kingdom's enemies. Sounds like something you'd be into. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kiara must really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her. Yep, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year. There's more. So, why attracting such a large crowd this year? Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. How me to explain? A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kiara's robes appeared, just like in the legend. As he began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left. You're kidding, right? It's only a matter of time since he gets the leader. We'll Lucy Deruk too. Kiara is a rebel hunter now, huh? Hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the accident of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture on the front page of today's newspaper. Saying it will go on about 2 years. This is the first actual picture of her to ever be taken. Someone seems to actually capture her on film. Wouldn't this just be some Lady Kiara fan, you know, like you, Maya? You mean like a cosplayer? Those levels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. Think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in a costume alone? That's what she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kiara's spirit possessed a sacred robe or something. The spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Maybe you should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous that I'm so young at heart. I'm gonna wear an officer one now, so I gotta keep it real. Why? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You really lost your edge since I last saw you. Your specs of yours have grown really dull. There's even one that's drooping. Can I leave my hair out of this? Anyway, I said that Lady Kiara's people have been spotted as the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know? I can't believe you really buy all that. I wonder who's under the road. Mr. White, she's talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun. Based on Lady Kira, I'm calling it the Kira bun. Talk about a Kira business strategy. Come on, Maya. Just admit you wanting around best as Lady Kira already. I guess the jig is up. What? It really is true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body. Ah! Only a minion of the defiant dragons could see through my disguise. Now, feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Hiya! Ow! Mr. White? Just kidding. I mean, come on. Maybe dressing up as Lady Kira for the White today. But there's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hooks he just threw. Oh, you're just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second. No one could be that naive. White? Well, I hope you enjoyed playing superhero at the White today. Ooh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already. Ooh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going. His footsteps? During the White, he wears those woody big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. I thought there actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya. Miss Maya's always so bright and cheerful. Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been off or not. I hope not. It's Acolyte Zealot! Acolyte Zealot? Look, he's the one putting in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest, Abbot Imi, and lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle? Yeah, I could never do that. It's Abbot and me. The purification rite is about to begin. So that's the secret robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Almost looks exactly like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whatever it is, whoever it is, must have worked really hard to copy it. Please, sir, it's not a good idea to say like that. You could be struck blind. Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. It's on the High Priest's ankles. A lot bigger than I thought they'd be. That's right. It's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Unless you don't suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother. Okay, let's see. First I kneel down and cross my ankles. Ah! Wait, now I can see the ground. And my back is killing me. You really should have trained for this, sir. Wait a sec. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Hilby? The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. It's 2 whole days. I don't feel so. Mr. White! Are you okay, sir? Somebody, help! Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright! Please, you have to get up! My aching. Helby. Where are we? The High Priestess's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. That must have carried me all the way here. Something terrible has happened. It's Miss Maya He's... Who just followed me to the Plaza Devotion? Something must have happened while I was passed out. She's been arrested. What? Where's Maya? Just take it easy, alright? But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go! Maya! Nick! I didn't kill him! I swear I didn't! Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way... Hey, back off, officer! Emma? Emma Sky? What's he doing quiet? I'm sorry, Mr. White, but we're placing Maya under arrest. Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Nick! So, what are you doing in Kauai, Emma? It's a long story. Hey, what are you doing in Kauai, Mr. White? Same here. It's a long story, but we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Wait, the High Priest was murdered? What happened, Emma? Please tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder done the White as it was being performed last night. The victim is Tarhust Emi, the High Priest who was presiding over the rite. Alright, hold on. Last night? You need to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. I knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. Better take better care of it. The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the White was being held. Inner sanctum? This place where the spirit of Lady Q is enshrined. Said that the gate over there end up at the top of the mountain to just beyond. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. How about Emmy and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite? Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of it. So, who do you think killed the High Priest? Unfortunately, Maya's our sole suspect right now. On the right, the inner sanctum is off limits to the general public. So then, only the High Priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred, right? Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza Devotion. That's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the High Priest was dead. She made a police statement to that effect. She was the first one to discover the body. That definitely doesn't help. It makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Mr. White, sir, are you going to defend Miss Maya? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. It's really something else, huh, Mr. White? I mean, you'd have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial. Where the divination stands determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. So what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working a case of an international prosecutor from Kauai. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he takes on cases from around the world. Maybe next time, I'll have one in a major city somewhere. Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder, he's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. So it's hard to tell what he's really thinking. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Yes, he is. I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one too. Yes, Prosecutor Sadmati's already been assigned. But Prosecutor Sadmati, Paul Luca. You know him on Hillby? Of course, everyone in Kauai does. He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadmati, you're incurring the Holy Mother's wrath. It's my job to, as a lawyer. Oh, wait, sorry. It's great. Prosecutor is also a reverend monk in a deeply religious country. This swear is shaping it to be even more uniquely Kauai than the last one. I'm not sorry to be saying this. He's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I better give it everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmati mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can. Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in the last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can. Thanks. Don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Sadmati sounds pretty strict. So first things first, let's start with this. Off the press, it's the High Priest's autopsy report. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's robed dagger. It's used on the right, however, the dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think my mentioned something about a dagger. Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right, whatever floats your boat. Isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma? Police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sorry. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access to find the amount of viable defense. Alright then. Leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Sadmati and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh no! I'm not climbing up there again! No way! Is it really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it. You get to go to the inner sanctum. Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. White. Why don't you join me at Hillby? Oh, that's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself would step foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity. Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well. Guess I just have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, about other people still playing here, aren't they going to go home? Customs of this route require that they not move from their spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Well, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? Yeah. We're like cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. Better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Who's that? It kind of looks like... excuse me. It's you. Do you even know where you are? Bobbed head. Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence? I came to pray for the High Priestess's soul. What are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Judaism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here. You're not unscrupulous. Quiet! You did to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day. Is you still sore about that trial? As you know, your benevolence, a murder has occurred and I need to investigate. But we know who the killer is, one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, he's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? Fractioneers moves, these are big phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. Seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impressing the foreigners. As a defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so... What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more? No, I simply want to defend my client. Which means you have come to forge evidence then. And you are lawyers or criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance. Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance? No. I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I can imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Oh. I just had the most wonderful idea, Bobbed Head. Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? So, what's this most wonderful idea of yours? If yours to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move, so as to prevent any misdeeds, naturally. What? Want to follow me around the entire time? Of course, not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood? She can't do this to me. What was that, Bobbed Head? Oh, no, it's nothing. Very well then, let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. Please don't rush me. It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Bobbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Korean. I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. The blood of battle? If that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything. I promise. No. Mothers are never to be trusted. Now make haste, so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing. What now? The victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insights shall reveal the absolute truth. brace yourself for defeat, most bitter lawyer. I will. Now, can I get on with my investigation? As long as you know where we stand. I better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Lantern. It's still lit. Of course it is. The secret flames in this four lanterns have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately. That's why they're outlined with glass wind guards. So I better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns will be the only source of light up here that night. The light is performed by the light of the full moon, because moonlight is a purifying force. I see. No touching! I wasn't going to! The lantern looks broken, so let's make out the detail from this angle. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. Mountain faces like a towering wall. The characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. A prison? Way up there? It is said that Lady Kira laid those he defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their soul would not spew evil spirits. It's getting crazy just thinking about being all the way up here. There. The fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. What an amazing wall painting. This is Lady Kira. You see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Koreanese. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Interesting. To think of it, you had marks on your face, your benevolence, so did the High Priest. The High Priest marks are those of a monk, or minor of a royal priestess. All members of the Quietness Clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance with conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple. It's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Is that a weapon in her hand? Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warband, the bird Lady Kira fastened herself after. The dagger is a weapon that took the High Priest's life. If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask. I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Take a closer look, shall we? Hey, isn't that Lady Kira's robes? Oh, Holy Mother, Lady Kira's robe is... I don't know how you feel, but we should leave it as it is, resolve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore! It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. Enough! If I say it's in the actual robe, it is the actual robe. Our motorists will not get away with this. It's so to see a piece of history softly tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. Some kind of smell. How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I mean, it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detect is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense. It still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Does that mean the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? That's crazy talk. That's a scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. It's written in Chinese, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... it'll be simply impossible to read! Wait! What is it? Stamped in the lower right. It's a mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons. Rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Whoa, this is blood. This is the statue of a warbird, the bird of which Lady Kira based her appearance. And all this blood is from the High Priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hopes that Lady Kira would save him from death. So rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Looks like that about does it for this area. Right, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual cordon, making this case something of a locked room mystery. The case in white is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside ward. So the inner sanctum is like her private bathroom. Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean. To access the ritual cordon's door. That's about it. What was that short scream for just now? It's just... I'm afraid of heights. Witness as I was climbing up, but now I can see all the way down. I guess that flight of stairs from the plaza of the Version really is the only way up or down. Something hanging off of the ritual cordon there. look like those pro flags at the Plaza Devotion. Except they are wearing like no pro flag I've ever seen. How so? All these flags have been sewn together. And you're right, it's like they're one big banner now. There's something written on a piece of it. Donate by Trust in Me. Trust in me? I'm gonna go trust in me, screw it. It seems this piece is from a donation a bot in me made at some point. I think I better go take a closer look. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was this your doing? No! I didn't even touch it! Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I'll request it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the light. Maybe for the light, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. We saw that cold back in town, as I recall. Snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I have that camera I bought to take photos of my trip. Let's snap one of these areas here just in case. Nothing else particularly interesting here. This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. For taking a peek over that curtain. Oh, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view. It almost was the mind. Get down from there this instant! Right, sorry, I'll be right down. The interstate was just slightly higher up there than the top of that mountain. Maybe that confirms that the stairs in the Plaza Devotion are the only way up here. Statue of a board. Let's take a closer look at it. Look, the board's missing its eye. I'm sorry for the poor fella. Are you the one who took it? Of course not. The statue has been here for ages. For some damage is to be expected. I just asked my mother to have it repaired. When there were no lawyers left. I'd leave you if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. Can you tell me more about this place, your benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? You ill-mannered! I am the Crown Princess of Kawaiian! There's nothing I do not know! Nina! Where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating! Silence, Bobtad. And as not is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she? Your pocket internet? This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. Today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe is the sacred water lens once codes for the next battle. I see. Thank you for your excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. The High Priest and his family, huh? Can you tell me about the High Priest and his family? How about Imi lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte Pure Zealot. The young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near out the kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira? Yes, but as she was with child, the role was appointed to someone else. Colonel that offered sending as he saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have been in this for qualifications. Well, not so how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, this role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me. As descendant of Her Holiness must not defile the bodies with the blood of battle. Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with that High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later too. So can you tell me more about this Lady Kira? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Whatever happened to you need but ask. Nana! Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger. Dagger? Is he becoming relevant fast? Holy Mother guides our souls and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Okay, but who was she fighting against? Throughout our history we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. Front-running now is the defiant dragons led by the insurgent Daruk. Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the board imagery? Kira's robe is fastened in the likeness of a robot. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Karayan. I see. What about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira? What do you think she is? I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believed her to be a vigilant, or more precisely, a patriot. Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel thief. Hunter, huh? That does it for the inner sanctum. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place.